You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White sports fans, they're pissed off. Because yesterday was the UFC Freedom 250 event that happened at the White House. Leftists, they lost their minds. Remember, leftists actually tried to sue and stop the event. They were talking about like environmental reasons or something like that. Complete BS. Last night, the event went on, folks, and looks pretty spectacular to me. Now, this event was only on Paramount Plus. So if you didn't have Paramount Plus, you couldn't actually see the event. But leftists really have lost their mind, folks, because of Trump derangement. These people really don't want to celebrate America. They only want America to fail because they hate Trump that much. Now, 4th of July, America 250, man, it should be unified. But these people don't want to unify. They want the destruction and failure of the United States. And it's pretty sad, guys. It really, really is pretty sad. Because we got reactions here from leftists that hate this country. And boy, I got to tell you, man, these people are losers. They are complete losers. They don't like Joe Rogan. They don't like Dana White. They don't like President Trump. They just hate anything and anybody that is pro-America. And these people are also lying about taxpayers footing the bill for this event. When in reality, guys, it was the UFC Dana White paid for this. And Dana White says, nah, I'm not going to do this again. Because it costs a lot of money. The tickets for this event was actually free. Taxpayer money wasn't used on this thing. But these leftists, man, they're lying. They are lying. So let's go ahead and dive into this, guys. Here we go. So right over here, man, this is one soy boy right here, man, that is reacting to the UFC Freedom 250 event. Look at this. Quote, nothing about this is cool. Grown man breaks down in his car over UFC event at the White House. Let's go ahead and watch this. Here we go.
I don't care if you're a Democrat or a Republican. I don't care if you're right or left. I don't care about any of that shit. If you think anything about this is cool or American or manly, I have to assume that much like anybody associated with the planning and the production of this event, all of the sponsors of this event, matter of fact, anybody that's even remotely associated with this event, much like all of them, you are so slow I could time you with a fucking calendar. Nothing about this is cool. Well, you just don't like it because you're a liberal, and liberal men aren't masculine. Listen here, shitbag. I lift every day. I've done boxing and jiu-jitsu on and off for years, and I used to watch the UFC pretty religiously until I realized that 90% of the fighters and a good chunk of the fans are racist, rapists, woman beaters, or right-wing shitbags. So then I stopped.
Yeah. The man is insane. He's completely insane. He says he likes UFC. Something's telling me he probably doesn't really like UFC. He never did. He's calling everybody that likes UFC racist and sexist. Completely insane. However, man, look at this. Stephen A. Smith. This is what he put out. Gotta be honest. This UFC event at the White House looks spectacular. This is a big time show. I'm not there, and we all know all the complaints folks had about renovations at and around the White House, etc. But to be fair, this is some impressive stuff I'm looking at. Props to UFC President Dana White and the show they put on. It's bit time, plain and simple. Yeah. So Stephen A, man, saying, yeah, this looks great. Stephen A hasn't lost his mind on this. I mean, look at some of this, guys. Now, I don't need the music right there, but just look at the scenery right here, man. UFC fighter draped in the American flag in the Oval Office, walking out right there. This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful right here. But leftists don't like it. Look at this shot right here, man. The flyover. This looks epic. It really, really does. Octagon right there on the grounds of the White House. Looks beautiful. But leftists had nothing to say when Joe Biden was hosting a pride parade on the grounds of the White House lawn, when these transgenders were actually stripping out naked. They had nothing to say about that. Nothing. Look at this right here. This is President Trump and Dana White walking out. Check this out. I love the fanfare too. Music. There we go. That's pretty cool, man. The president and Dana White walking out. Epic fanfare right there. Epic. So right over here, Harry Sisson, man, losing his mind because of what this UFC fighter said. He writes, one of Trump's UFC fighters just screamed, Michelle Obama is a man at the White House. Just incredibly gross. F Trump and this corrupt event. Man. Because he says this. Check this out.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America?
Yeah, he got triggered by that. He got triggered by that. Absolutely unreal. And look at this guy right here lying. Your tax dollars at work, folks. Talking about the flyover right here. Check this out. Yeah, no tax dollars are used. And he's getting ratioed on this. Getting ratioed. These people are insane. They are completely insane, folks. So, what do you guys make of this here? Did you actually watch the UFC Freedom 250 event? And if you did, what did you actually think about it? It looks great to me, but leftists, they don't care. They lose their minds. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time. Welcome to blackwhitenetwork.com. School is out. We're running a sale, 17% off everything in the merch store, guys, including our new Freedom shirt that is normally $29.97, but you get 17% off, including hats also as well. Our best-selling shirt is our America 250 Bald Eagle Edition with the America 250 flag on the back. We're getting close, guys, to the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. We also have other merch in the merch store, including hoodies, zip-up hoodies, hats, America 250 hats at that. Other merch as well. And don't forget to become members, guys. $10 a month. You sign up, you get a 7-day free trial. You can also save money by getting the annual plan. We do appreciate it. You can donate directly on the website. $5, $10, $20, whatever you guys want to give. We do appreciate the support.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.